Hey folks, Mike North here with the 30 in 5 on 560 WIND. Make sure you check out all the great lineups they have. Make sure you check out the website, which you're doing now with all the personalities and stuff like that. But make sure you check out my stuff, not only here at 560WIND.com, or also on north2north.com, where the Bookie Priest tomorrow will make his debut. Last night was the Republican debate, which was set out over in the Reagan Library. And you know what? It was amazing to me. Everybody was looking for the two-man show. So what are they running with today? The two-man show. And what are the Republican-leaning stations saying, all one of them? That basically Perry held his own against Mitt Romney. Which debate did they watch? Mitt Romney undressed Perry yesterday. And you want to know something? If you're Perry's people today, you got to be saying, you let Mitt Romney beat you out. But Perry had only been in one debate in the last 5 years. In the meantime, Catherine Bachmann was not even allowed to debate hardly. Brian Williams, the moderator, and from NBC, which is owned and run by Jeffrey Immelt, who is a General Electric, NBC, Comcast, lefty-leaning liberal, might have gone over the stuff with Brian Williams first. They didn't let, how do you let a person sit up there for 14 minutes when she's been 1, 2, or 3 in the polls and not ask her a question before that time? Not good. Newt Gingrich was the bouncer last night, saying, I know that the media, the mainstream media, is protecting Obama and they want us to fight each other. He directed his ire, if you will, Brian Williams, go, you want me to fight with my own people? I'm not doing that. I'm not going to fight with our own people. We're out here, every one of us, to defeat President Obama. We'll see how that works. Ron Paul had 47% of the online votes for who won the debate yesterday. He's got a great group of people that back him 100%, but saying you want to get rid of the FAA, saying you want to get rid of a lot of other things, I think it's going to scare people off. As the Republican poll came out this morning, 7% like what he did. But his Twitters are right there for you. So it was a spirited debate. Herman Cain said some things, but really, they tried to make it today between Perry and Romney, and I got to tell you, Mitt Romney was the winner last night. Larry Claremont, 3111 North Knox. Check this guy out. He owns 350 cars, and they're not normal, regular cars, I mean, that you'll see on the street every day. Some of them are, but he's got Bentleys. He's got Rolls Royces. He's got all sorts of cars that he's owned in the past. They're all his, and he's opening up this auto museum at 3111 North Knox, and it's going to be for free, where people can just walk in, check out his beautiful auto collection. Kids, adults, whoever. Tourists, I don't know how many tourists you're going to have around Ashland and Belmont area, but I'm going to tell you this. That's pretty classy of this guy who's made tons of money in this wonderful city, and he's given back to the city, and that's what he said today. So thumbs up to Larry Claremont, and support him, although I don't know how you do. Just go in and check out his cars over there at 3111 North Knox. Nick Nolte back saying today that he fell off the wagon again, making a movie earlier this year in Pittsburgh. He's 70 years old now. And when you think about Nick Nolte, you start thinking about some of his movies. And there was one person that said, I don't know if I'm going to go this far, that he's as good as De Niro. I will say this, he's underappreciated. 48 Hours, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the movies that he's made. Prince of Tides, Cape Fear, all these great, great movies Nick Nolte's made. But he's had some he's got a checkered past, if you will, that deals with heroin, DUIs, and everything else. He's his own man. He's his own man, and he's got 7 projects going right now. So look for Nick Nolte a lot on your movie screen. In sports, Peyton Manning missing his first game. Let me tell you something. If it could be his career. He's got neurologists looking at him, neck specialist. Not one doctor will go along with him. It takes time to heal. You know what? I've heard of players that had this type of injury never playing again. Most of them are on defense. But if you get hit and you're Peyton Manning, you're going to have a problem. Matt Forte guaranteed $13 million. $13 million, and he turned it down. Now, it's Matt Forte. How many Pro Bowls has he been in? How many times have you seen him on the highlight? It's Matt Forte. He could get hurt in the first game be out of football for the rest of his life, and he's got the gall to turn down $13 million guaranteed. You're Matt Forte. You're not Walter Payton. You're Matt Forte. You're not O.J. Simpson. Thank God. You're Matt Forte. You're not Jim Brown. Take that $13 million. Then if something does happen, you got a nest egg for the rest of your life. I know my buddy Corey feels the same way. He shook his head a little bit on that one. And the weather. Oh, New Orleans versus Green Bay tonight. President Obama's speech tonight. Lots going on, folks. And the weather today, absolutely beautiful. Check your local weather around the country. Hope you've been listening and hope you've enjoyed 30 and 5 with Mike North on 560WIND.com. Flood Brothers Disposal and Recycling Services are professional waste haulers. Now, the Flood family is big on service. It's our #1 priority, and we offer extremely competitive pricing because the Flood family is here to help you in this tough economy. Remember, at Flood Brothers, we build relationships, and the only thing we're big on is service. Call us at 773-626-5800 or floodbrothersdisposal.com.